Hello everybody, welcome to Martinsville, Virginia here for the STP 500. We have 125 laps up here for today's event. 42 drivers ready to start this thing. Let's get there on the front stretch for your starting lineup. After dominating last week, Busch gets the pole here for Martinsville. Jimmie Johnson there starting in second. Jeff Gordon there starting third. Truex Jr. hoping to turn things around this season, starting in fourth. Earnhardt Jr. there starting fifth. Alongside of him is the 11 of Denny Hamlin. 99 of Carl Levers in seventh. Kevin Harvick in eighth. Then riding on your top 10 is Brad Keselowski and Matt Kenseth. Let's get ready for today's starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engine start command is underway. Or it just passed. We're rolling here. Busch dominated last week at Auto Club, but sadly his older brother Kurt got him on strategy and he could not seal the deal. He finished outside the top 5. Larson sent to the rear due to unspecified body modifications to the car. Now he is starting way in the back, dead last, 42nd. Ready to go green here at the paperclip. This is going to be an interesting race. Hopefully we have some green flag racing, which is something we rarely have here at Martinsville. And hopefully this one gets done rather quickly because I am tired. Getting ready for the green flag, and it is flying here at Martinsville. Oh my God. Whenever they go 3 wide, it's a bad sign. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say is it's not going to end well. Yeah, well, I guess I'm right because this is not going to end well. Okay, I was about to say where's the caution? Anyways, racing it back to the line. Jeff Gordon gets ahead of Busch. We are under caution here in Martinsville. Half the field is just stopping right now. I don't know why. This isn't going to go well. Yep, they just wrecked under pacing. First caution of the day. Where's the 31? There's the 31. Let's look and see what happened there. This is a big hit. He gets turned there by the 43. Just slams into the wall. He's still going along with the 43. The 98 just pile driven him. Yeah, starting off not so great here, Martinsville. Getting ready to go green here. No lap cars, but that also means the field's going to bunch up here because of how long the line is. Literally, it's half the track. They're exiting turn 2. They're exiting turn 4. So those lap cars are going to be plentiful, but we might get a caution. We'll have to wait and see on that. Pace car down on the pits. Jeff Gordon looking to get 2 wins already this season, and it's going to come out of Martinsville if he gets the job done. Just exiting turn 2 for them, but here they come. They're bunching up big time in turn 3. Green flag is out. Busch right now changing up his line right in the middle lane. I don't think with how the weather is here, it's going to end that well for him. 48 clears the 88, his teammate. Now Hendrick running out all inside the 3 of their cars running inside the top 5. The 5 of Kasey Kahne running so far subpar right now. Let's go try to find him. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. 31st right now. I think he got caught up in that caution. That's why he was starting inside the top 15. I guess that maybe just mistake on their part. The 78 down pit road. Big issues for them and also some other guys that were involved in the caution. Anyways, Busch right now trying to reel in the 24. He's better on entry and center, but 24 gets him on exit. Very shortly, we'll do a little bit of crank it up here because we did not do that at all at Auto Club. So we're going to make it up to you by doing it very early in the race. The 18 sends it deep into the inside of the 24. If we don't have a caution by lap 15, we will do crank it up on lap 15. Kyle Busch is now back in the lead, your pole winner. 24 Gordon going to try to catch it up to him. This is a top 10 you'd expect here at Martinsville. You know, you got Dale Jr., Clint Bowyer here, Matt Kenseth, Carl Edwards especially. Best driver here at Martinsville is the driver of the 24 and the 11. Those are the two guys you want to watch out for. In 2 laps, we'll do crank it up to make up for you. 48 Jimmie Johnson is also another driver you don't want to, you know, just let go here at Martinsville. Alright, this time by, we'll do crank it up. Kyle Busch is your leader, coming to the back straightaway. 24 losing him. Heading into 3 and 4 now. Exiting turn 4. Let's do a little bit of crank it up. Back here at Martinsville. 18 laps completed here. We've gone green for most of them. Now a second separating the top 2. Kyle Busch getting ready to enter some heavy lap traffic. Let's see how he performs there. Side by side there for 6th. Well, the 48 is reeling in his teammate. The only driver to hit really 19 laps here is those top 6 there. 48 is not one of them. Clint Bowyer, Brad Keselowski, Matt Kenseth, Kurt Busch, Joey Logano, and the leader. The only drivers to hit 19 second lap times here. Kyle Busch sends it in deep on the inside of the 36. See how that's going to prevail. 51 less to the 18 to the inside. Now the 24 is going to have to go around these guys. These guys are kind of... Junior's, I think, the fastest out of this group. Maybe Kenseth or Hamlin, but Junior is definitely doing a really good job of holding them off. But he is a little slower than them. It's just they can't really get around him. It's 104 to go now. 24 now behind the 36. 36 blocks him up to the top. 24 going to look at the inside of the exit of turn 2. Now going to send it to the inside. Next week is Texas. That's going to be interesting to see how the weather will be there and how the race will be in general. Last time we went to Texas, it was a fantastic race. Martin Truex Jr., Kurt Busch, and Kyle Busch were just duking it out there. And Martin Truex Jr., a.k.a. I guess the new Mr. Excitement, prevailed and got the win. That was his only win of that season. Martin Truex Jr., I get, you know, he is the new Mr. Excitement with how he wins the races. It is just phenomenal how he wins it. He won Auto Club on fuel mileage. He won Dover due to Matt Kenseth having beef with a lap car. And Matt Kenseth almost got him and nearly turned him. And Martin Truex Jr. managed to hold off Kyle Busch there. Even though if Kyle Busch had one more lap, he was going to slide job him into turn 1 and get the win. Teammates now side by side. 27 Menard now gets up to 21st. They're nearly 3 wide off of 4. We're going to continue to look through this field here. The 41st right now, Truex right now. He has speed for a top 20, maybe even top 15. one of the drivers outside or inside the top 15 is Kevin Harvick, running in 14th. Stenhouse running in 12th. Kurt Busch barely outside the top 10, but he might get up to it now because the 15 and the 99 are side by side. 15 sent to the inside here. The 88 lost, loses fourth the teammates. Now the 24 is still losing a bunch of time to the 18. Contact there between him and Michael Annett. It's 2 seconds now. Kyle Busch is just showing some muscle here at Martinsville. Denny Hamlin has some damage there in the rear end, giving him less downforce. That means he can't really put the throttle down as much as the other guys because how much downforce the others have compared to him. So definitely going to be a big issue there. He's going to be sliding all over the place now. Probably why he's starting to fall back. The 88 and the 48 have nothing for Kyle right now. 24 now clear of lap traffic. Maybe he can get that thing back forward. .48 now up to third. Clear as day ahead of third. Really impressive day for Alex Bowman, staying out of trouble. Running 28th, but for that car, that's what they need right now. Kasey Kahne was in 31st, now 27th last time we checked on him. Struggling to get around 34, but he will go a lap down here shortly, so you better get that thing squared away as Kyle Busch is coming. Kyle Larson started tail end 42nd, now he's up to 23rd. Very impressive run for the 42 car. Hopefully he keeps this thing going and maybe he'll get in the top 20 before you know it. Kyle Busch is behind the 9 of Marcus Andrews, is having a very awful race right now. 18 sends it deep. 9 has run off. Maybe he's going to try to hold him off here. Kyle sends it in deep. Looks to his inside. Going to try to get to the inside here. 3 and 4. Kyle Busch could do something that has not been done in nearly 20 years. Lap the field. If that's the case, then it's pretty much over. Because if he's going to get up there to the top 20, and then it's going to be, I don't even know. We've run a more than 20 laps green right now. The 9 has started to prove a big issue to the 18 right now because he's up to speed. Because as KFB's, I cannot believe what I called him KFB, as his tires start to wear, it's going to be harder for him to get around cars. See, they're trying to run a different line, but you see he's really loose right now. Jeff Gordon got a second that lap. Last 2 laps, I mean. Fifth place is Clint Bowyer, side by side for 6th. Joey Logano is going to get it here. Ooh, big wiggle out of the 88. Kurt Busch now in 10th. Brian Vickers in 11th. I haven't seen his name in the top 10 in quite a while. Since I believe Darlington or something. That's the last time I remember. Greg Biffle running 14th. Stewart 15th. McMurray in 16th. Newman with damage. 17th. Truex has speed for a top 10 here. But that penalty really did that in. Now it's 2.5 seconds to the 18. No, he is not. Still getting held up by the 9. The 18 telling him to get out of the way. That 9 is not letting him go. Kyle running up top again. Here comes Gordon and Jimmie. Now 2 seconds. Tyler is big here. 41 laps in, they lost 4/10, and they're really, really loose on the radio for Jimmie Johnson. They said they can barely put the throttle down. Wrecking loose right now, but he's doing a really good job so far. The transitions from concrete to asphalt is definitely what's probably helping them, but not really helping them. Helping them get loose, but detriment as well because they don't want to be loose. Kyle Busch still running the top, but good news is he's catching up to the 34. He's actually kind of helping out Marcus Ambrose on catching them. And I guess when Kyle Busch gets up there, then he can get around the 9, because the 9 is also going to struggle getting around the 34 and the 38. You know, all of these guys. The 15 now getting around the 23. The 88 getting fire from the 11. Go to the inside now. Denny Hamlin up to 7th. Now Maluku's in the top 10. Brian Vickers. Very strong race so far for that team. And okay, I thought there was a spin because he went relatively low. Now look at that. As soon as they got out to lap traffic, now the 18 can finally get around the 9. This is going to be interesting for the 24 because he lost time. He lost time to that. Because the 18's getting the bottom. Wow, interesting. That is very interesting. That is just the speed difference between these two. The 18 right now driving away. Just still, he's in the middle of lap traffic and he's just that much faster than everyone. Kyle Busch really just putting on a clinic right now. And it might stay that way. You see how hard it is to pass here. So it's definitely going to be really, really, really tough for that 24 to get it back up to him. Oh, there's a spin in front of Kyle Busch. No caution. That should be a caution. We're going to throw one. Caution is out here at Martinsville. Spin by, I believe, the 13 and the 10. The 10 with massive damage. The 18 in the lead. This is a tough call because the 10 gets turned by the 13. Slams into the wall, so they both save it. I feel like it was the right call to call the caution. But, because the thing is, Almirola's caution from last week wasn't a caution. He spun out, but he saved it, and he didn't get any damage. However, this time, the 10 of Danica got major damage and had to pit because of it. Danica Patrick's the first car lap down. According to this, there's a bunch of lap cars. Wait, what? Apparently there was an accident on pit road. And I don't know what happened because we were in commercials. The 9 is out. The 43... What the hell happened? Wait, the 99 has damage. 5 has a little bit of damage. I think everyone's fine. But there was a big wreck on pit road. Or under pacing. And we didn't catch it. Coming to the green flag now. Danica's going to be a little slow. Oh, God. That's what Jeff needed. That's not what Jeff needed. Because the 10 sends it inside. This is going to be Calamity right here. Here goes the 36. Dillon turns. I'm going to turn him again. No. Dillon backs off. Everything's fine so far. The 14 sends it into the inside of the 16. This is it. This is it right here. They're going to wreck right here. Yep. 41 gets pinched. They don't wreck. They're going to wreck right here. The 34 turns the 66 into the inside wall. Going to spin him out. Caution's out. The 99 gets no more damage. The 66, on the other hand, you're in the inside wall. That's not good. 34. So the 66 is really tight. 34 centimeters inside. You just. I mean, that was just blatant. He turned him. Oh. Really good job there by everyone not to hit him. 60 laps completed. This race feels like it's been an eternity. It has. It's soon to be past halfway. The 78 finally getting some spots now. The 10 somewhat got going there in that restart. I think she's up to speed. We'll have to wait and see. 10 though, gonna be really problematic here. Green flag is back out. Yeah, she's gonna be problematic. That Kyle just got a jump there. Everything looks fine so far. Coming into turn 3, out of turn 4. Kyle Busch with a massive lead over Jeff and Jimmie. Jimmie Johnson stuck side by side. There's a wreck in the back again by the 66. He saved it. I guess he saved it. I don't even know. Is that a caution? No, it's not a caution. That's a caution. The 10 just gets turned by the 3. The 3 had enough of her. Is that a caution? Yes. No. I guess NASCAR is inconsistent because that would have been a caution, but I guess it's not. Now there's a caution. Oh! The 42 and the 31 wreck. Newman was right in the wall there. There's another wreck on the backstretch. The 4, the 41, the 11, the 5, the 55, the 16, the 42, the 10. War in the world is this race turning into? Let's look and see what happened in the first incident. This is not going to be fun for Chip to handle. So Larson comes up barely, but one stays 3 wide and just commits to it. Turns him into it. Let's move up here. The 41. Oh, the 95 hit the wall. Oh, just wrong place, wrong time. Ooh, it's Stewart. Oh, he got involved. What? Ooh. Could have been worse there. Even more cars are trapped down. Nobody from that wrecked DNF, so that's good news. Bad news is the 88 lost a bunch. Well, that's not really bad news. It's bad news for him because then he's going to have to go around all these guys. Great news, though, for the 17. Jumped from that pit stop up many spots. Now inside the top 10. Paul Menard, who was pretty much a no-show up to this point, now in 11th. Never give up. That's why you never give up. Getting ready for the green flag to fly here once again. Green flag is out. The 7, the 40, and the 18 side by side. Never mind. 40 lets them go. The 18 is pretty much locked up most laps led. They're nearly 3 wide off of turn 2. Looks like everyone's fine and dandy. This next caution is going to be the big one. Now the 78 looking at the inside of the 83. Here comes Jimmie Johnson for second. Gonna get up to him. Remember, the 24 has a run off. Where would the 83 go? Johnson sends it to the inside to make sure he doesn't come down. Oh my God, Kyle Busch over 2 seconds ahead of him. Almost. Whoa! Issues going on here in the back. Just calamity back here. There are 3. Oh no! David, don't! You already did it to someone once. They just doored each other. No. No, 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 no. Anytime they go 3 wide, it's just bad news. Bad news. Green so far. Thank God this is about to be over. That 78 is really slowing them down. Kyle Busch just props to him. Kept the car clean though. Oh no. So much for saying he was having a good day. Caution comes out again. Hold the phone, Kyle Busch. Now the 78 is the first car a lap down. That is going to be something to watch. Was it Newman? It was Newman. Newman sends it to the inside of the 95. 95 gets tight, slams into the wall. Oh! Right back into traffic. Danica hits him. Blown motor now. What a heartbreaker there. I hope and pray this is actually fun to watch between the 78 and the 18. Because 78 wants to be back on the lead lap to make sure he at least has a shot to win this thing. Only 13 cars out of the race. That's a record here for Martinsville. Usually we have like 20 cars still left in the race. There is the white line there. See a train there passing in the background. I haven't seen that before. Getting ready for the green flag to fly once again. The 78 gets the jump. The 18 side by side with him. 78 sends it in deep. What will Johnson do? What will the field do? 48 gonna try to get clear the 40. Is everybody fine? No, the 5 is pitting with damage. Now the 78 clears the 18. The 18 runs wide. Gonna have momentum off. A great launch. Here comes the 48. 48, the 40 still not letting him go. I think you should let him go. No caution yet. Everything looks fine. Why is the 40 not letting him go? I've never seen a lap car hold a second place car up this much. He did that time. That was weird. 78 now back a lap down. That 18 gonna make sure he stays lap down. That 40 is really just holding up that whole stack there. The 15 in third, the 24 is just falling like a rock right now. Here comes the 88. Stewart was inside the top 10. The 3 wide back here. This can't be good. No, okay, Willie. They're dooring each other here. That's not working well. The 48 right now, just trying anything he can, but Kyle Busch is just. He is making sure he's winning this race. He wants to win it bad. The only car that has a chance to get him is Clint Bowyer. I guess those Toyotas are having the same setup or something, because they are just outrunning everybody right now. They were. Denny Hamlin was until he got wrecked. The 88 now looking to the inside of the 4 for put him another lap down. 2 right now ahead of him. 24 still was running second up until that last caution. Gonna push Keselowski ahead of the 40. Half a second. A second and a half, I mean. Bowyer's getting there. But the issue is, I don't think he's gonna ground him in time. The only thing I think that'll hold Kyle Busch away, keep them within each other, is if Kyle Busch gets held up big time. And I think the only way how I see Kyle Busch losing this thing. But he's been on his A game today, and it shows. What will Johnson do? Because Johnson's trying to get a top 10 here, 2 here, to make sure he gets that momentum rolling again into Texas, which is one of his best tracks. Bowyer, on the other hand, will Johnson let him go so that way he doesn't burn up his tires by doing this? Or will he hold him up and hold on a second? But that's really going to be a douchey move, especially, well, Bowyer just went wide there. 78's being a problem right now. I think that's giving him dirty air. Johnson's a little bit faster than him. Oh, 48 went wide. Here comes a 15 who's inside. Side by side for second. It's 2.5 seconds. It's the door is almost shut now. It's pretty much nearly set in stone. Here comes the 18 now looking to the inside of the 66. Made sure to be very careful with him. Lost a little bit there. What will Truex do, actually? Truex, I don't know if he should hold up the 15. The 15 needs to get around him to have any shot at this win. And he ran wide. No caution so far. I don't think we're going to get a caution. Everything looks fine right now. Nobody's really holding up anybody. 15's there on the back bumper. If Bowyer gets around him now, which he's going to, he's going to send it to his inside. Deep into turn 1. And the 15 clears him. And a 78 lets him go. Now Bowyer holding on a second. The Kahne man, Kyle Busch, just running away with this thing. Hold on. Man, if there was lap traffic, I think Bowyer would get him. But lap traffic's going to be playing a factor, and Bowyer's not. He's kind of in the middle. He gains and then he loses. I think he's going to start losing, though, because Kyle Busch is conserving tires right now. Setting to the inside of the 99. 99 is down on horsepower on the straightaways. You can clearly see there he's off the pace. He gained a 10th, mainly because of lap car. The inside of the 55 now, Kyle Busch. Massive lead. Your pole winner has not looked back since. This time by. Soon to be, well, it's less than 30 to go. Less than 25 to go, actually. I believe. Unless something happens, Kyle Busch will be your winner. Long way to go, but seeing how the 15's struggling right now, it's pretty much set in stone. Like I said, that 18 was on fire today. On fire. They nailed the pit stops. They nailed the restarts. Let's look through the field here. So Kurt Busch running in 11th right now. This time by is 26 to go. The 88 getting around the 16th, 9th. 16 going to look up top. Jeff Gordon Renner just going to hold on to a 5th place finish. Not a good run they wanted. 48 under fire from the 20. Going to be Toyota 123. It's 25 to go. I don't think we're going to get another caution. Hopefully we won't, because I really want to go to bed. Bowyer now on the back bumper, 15. The Bowyer. What? The 4. 24 to go this time. His teammate. Oh, Kyle goes wide. Ooh. Gonna look up on the outside of the 11th. That's interesting. Yeah, actually, I think he might actually trail because he's that much faster than him. Whoa! The 11. This is not going to be good team meeting wise. Gonna look to the outside again. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he's doing it. He needs to make sure he doesn't lose this race to Bowyer, because then Bowyer's going to be locked in. Bowyer's now less than a second behind him. They're fighting hard there for 3rd. The 18 just getting trapped right now. Here comes the 15. Ooh! Contact. 21 to go. And they're side by side in front of the 15. That might be it. The 15 going to run behind the 83. Going to look to his inside. No, the 83 blocks. The 83 moves up top for the 15. Going to let him go. 7-10 separate the leaders. And Kyle Busch gets around his teammate. The teammate might hold him up. He lost 3/10 that lap. Wow. He need to lose a lot of time now. Oh, Bowyer do. Look to the inside. He's sending it into his inside. Got on him quick. 19 to go. He gained. He needs to make sure he's as close as possible when Kyle Busch gets up to the lap traffic. But Tyler might be so big of an issue here. It might be over. And he lost a 10th again. Bowyer's got to be in that car. What do I do to get ahead of gain time? He's sending it in deeper every corner. He's trying to. There's a caution. The 66 is parked in turn 1. What? Oh no. That was going to be so good. The 15 was there. Now there's a restart, and I think it might be over. So the 66 right now gets taken 3 by Jimmie Johnson. Johnson hooks him, turns him, and then... Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh my God! The 88, although it doesn't look like there's a scratch on that thing pitting. Oh God. Well, the 88 and the 24 are out. Dude, the 88 had some roof damage, and Junior apparently couldn't even see a thing out of the window, and they could not repair it. So he retired from the race. 24 upside down, released from the infield care center. Completely fine. Only minor bruises, and he'll be ready to race at Texas. Hopefully things go well there. Getting ready for the green flag to fly. Green flag. And the Kyle Busch gets the jump with 11 to go. And it's over. Oh, never mind. What? Why did he just turn back up into traffic? The caution's out. Well, caution's out. Bowyer ahead of Denny Hamlin. Never mind, he wasn't ahead of him. Denny Hamlin's second car lining up. Green flag flies at 36 right now. 78 just turns. Oh, that's not going to be good in the family home. He turns back up into traffic, and the 36 just wipes out the 2. 2 was looking to get a really strong day. Clips 30. I don't even know what to say. Getting ready for the green flag. Although it's less than 10 to go, they don't double up anymore. Lap car is now going to be single file. Green flag is out. The Bowyer already looking to the inside of the 11. 6 to go here. Another caution happens. It ends the race. And it looked like there might be one because they're 3 wide. Teammates making contact. Can Bowyer get up to the 18? 5 to go. Oh, look at that launch there he got on the straightaway. Bowyer has him in entry and center, but he loses him on the straightaways. Kyle Busch gained there. Kurt Busch pitted. Gonna settle in for out of the top 20 here. Jimmie Johnson gonna settle for a top 5. This time by 3 to go. Maybe Johnson get it up to the 31 and get 4th. It's gonna be close. The 15 though, pretty much losing him. Toyota 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be side by side here for 4th. Johnson gonna send it in deep. Looking to his inside, gonna poke it there. Now he's gonna be in 4th. Bowyer lost 3/10 again, this time by a white flag. Kyle Busch, after so many weeks of disappointment and no wins, finally going to get it done here in Martinsville. White flag. Jimmie Johnson fourth. Going to pretty much sell it for it, but here he comes. Kyle Busch off of turn 2. Entering turns 3 and 4 for the final time. He's going to get his first win of the season, and it comes here in Martinsville for the STP 500. Three wide off of turn 4. Kyle Larson, after getting dead last in qualifying due to unapproved adjustments, gets 10th place. Casey Mears 9th. He's going to be close to that top 16. 41 first car lap, down 14th. Not a bad run. The 88, the 24, 28th, and 29th. Carl Edwards gets 25th. Kevin Harvick 21st. What a drive by Kyle Busch. Leads the most laps. I think he led more than 100 laps here. Jeff Gordon was the only other driver other than Kyle Busch to lead a lap. Really good job by the 48, though, to rebound and get 4th place. Clint Bowyer out of nowhere gets 2nd. Great job for that team. Up next is Texas for the Duck Commander 500. And your results: 1 lead change. Kyle Busch led 115 laps. The most dominant, probably one of the most dominant wins in this entire series. 7 cautions. That was, even though it was dominated, it was actually not a boring race. That was probably one of the better Martinsville races we've had. Texas, on the other hand, that's going to be a tricky one. After Texas is going to be Darlington. Darlington's going to be interesting. Richmond, then you have Talladega. That's going to be fun. Kansas, Charlotte. That's going to be interesting because that's going to be the longest race we've ever done in this entire series. 160 laps. Be sure to stay tuned for that. You got Dover, Pocono, Michigan, Sonoma, and that's... This is going to be interesting. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys up next for Texas, the Great American Speedway. Hope you guys enjoyed.